out and about, taking a quick break. Dropped Miss Marie off at work, and I figured I'd go live with you. Oh, I think I can see better now. Okay. I don't know if anybody's out there or not, but that's always nice to know. It is 12:25 on a Tuesday afternoon. Hi, David. Hello, my friend, and hello to you. My moderator is wielding his highly coveted blue wrench of love, and he's swinging it around looking for a head to hit. Barbara Goff, how are you? Hey, hey, hey. DJI, good afternoon. How are you doing? How are the kids doing? Everybody doing fine today? Webb's Web. Hi, Ralph. Good to see you. And Joe. Where's Joe? He's right here. Joe's here. I need to change cups. There he is. Say hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe. How are you? Everybody happy today? It's Tuesday, and it's very cloudy and rainy.
Yeah, it's very cloudy, very rainy. Let me relocate these cups. Um, Philip Holcomb, hello. Going in for an afternoon run. Yeah, I just dropped Miss Marie off at work, and I had some errands to do, and I said I'm going to take a quick break and just kind of tell you what's going on. D&T in Tennessee, it's beautiful in West Tennessee. Well, I hope that that's an indicator that we're going to get some beautiful weather because it hasn't been heavy rain. It's just been drizzly, drizzly, and I don't like that. Northeast Georgia mountain folk, how are you? Hello, Jeff. Let me move this over because it's blocking the chat. Excuse me just for a second. There, that's better. And Terry Dufresne, how are you? I did get your message. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, that, Terry's done done a solid to Miss Marie and I appreciate that very much. And I'll be telling you about it on Friday. Yeah, hit that like button. Thank you. Almost there. What do we, DJI, David? How many are we away from 5,000? I know there. He's right on it. 30 subs to 5,000. I need 30 more, and we hit the 5,000 mark. I'm so happy about that. Smoky Mountain family, what are you guys doing? Why aren't you out shooting video? Good afternoon, Jeff, Joe, and everyone. You should be shooting some video. I saw that you went into Cherokee the other day. I thought I warned you about Cherokee. I thought you took the warning. Mark Hammond, hello. Love the Go Coaster Halloween videos. Yeah, I got more of them coming up. I just piecemeal them out to you guys. 5K. Yeah, we're almost there. You're almost there too. You're not really very far behind. You guys have really skyrocketed. If you want to check out the Smoky Mountain family, do so. They're a lot of fun. Kids are silly. Iggy's cute, but Iggy's got social anxiety. I didn't know that. A dog with social anxiety. Oh my goodness. Barry Cooper, what's going on? Not much. I got some errands to do, and Miss Marie is up the street, and we just had breakfast. And I said, oh, I'm going to do some live stuff. I was going to do some tape stuff, but I got at least 3 videos I'm in the middle of editing right now, and a fourth one I haven't even touched yet. Cherokee is not. Oh, let me catch that. What'd you say? Cherokee is nice, but not going to eat or shop. Yeah, it's nice to look at, and there's a lot of cool things, but Halloween, I'm going to get a taco or something. One of those sponge taco outfits. I see them all over the stores. Those sponge tacos, they're cute. You look like a taco, or a hot dog. They have hot dogs and tacos. Oh, let me catch that up. There we go, David, and he's gone. No, I should be here. I'm sitting still. I'm sitting still. I'm not moving. David Pierce, hello. I'm not to the road, because the people, they're just doing this on the highway, and I'm going, oh, I don't want to do that. It's unusual because you drive down the road and these people are doing this, and I'm going, oh, I don't want to do that. That's how I got in the last accident. It's cutting in and out. I'll get on the highway. All right. Quick on the road, and maybe. Where's the exit here? Where be the exit? Hopefully you caught the new video. Oh, for God's sakes. There's 2,000 entrances, and I'm at the longest one where I can't get out. Hopefully you caught the video that I did. I went up to Newfound Gap. I was going to go up today. I may still go up. It really depends on the weather because you really can't see anything. Now I'm getting real close to the road now. Hopefully, is that coming in any better now? Now we're losing you. Sunday I'll be back. New Orleans. Terry will be back for a couple of days. It's a pretty town. Pretty town. That was nice of them to let me in. Okay, now I'm on the road. It should stay solid. Let me know. Say hello to DJI and the crew. Bob is there. Okay, we're back. Okay, very good. Very good. Yeah, I'm just cruising on the slow lane. I'm not going to go fast. Just filling you up. You can see, I don't know if you can see the cloud, missing the mountains. Yeah, I always miss them. That's why I come up here and drive. There's definitely a lot of clouds and not a lot around fixing the camera. Not a lot of rain, but it's just not sunny like it should be, and I'm hoping it will be. Benches were down. Yeah, it really sucks, this Wi-Fi here. And I'm not I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm on direct because the Wi-Fi's around here are really cheesy at best. Let's say hello to each. And I'm back on Naga in the room 18. Hit the thumbs up, please. What's going on? There's a lot of Halloween stuff going on this week and this weekend. Yes, the Christmas lights are going up in Pigeon Forge right now. I don't know. Let me see if I can do this. I should be able to. There. Okay. They're definitely putting up, if you look in the center island, you'll see that, well, it's really hard to see because they're not lit, but they're there. You know, they put up the blinky lights and stuff. And in and out, but it's working. Thanks. Bring me one of the Joy Cup. Yes. I'll be, I've done a bunch of them. I've done a bunch. Man, there goes my English, really. Oh, man. Been up in the woods too long. I did a bunch of Joe Cups. So next time you guys, whenever you see me, I'll be more than glad to give you one, as long as they last. They're really hard to find now. I used to be able to get them all the time. They either show up or they don't show up, the cups. So I got to kind of hit or miss. And if they got them, I usually buy everything that's on the shelf. I just grab it all, and then I take them home. Yeah, oh yeah, you saw that. Yeah, you know, look, my opinion, I wouldn't stay there. I would think the dumpster is probably cleaner. Okay? Just my opinion. I don't want to get any more bad emails. I got enough bad emails for talking about the leaves. But clearly, if you looked at the video that I did yesterday, the leaves are not in peak. The leaves are green. There's some beautiful colors at the top of the mountain at 5,000 feet, but not any colors from today on, because the night's going to be chilly and it's going to work out good. Joshy and Stacy, hello guys. How are you? Thank you for joining me. We were on T and Me TV last night, and we had a lot of fun. After the show, I talked to Tommy. We were on the phone together for about an hour and a half straight, just chatting, talking about stuff. And how's the subby, Jeff? Everything's doing good. I can't complain. We're almost at 5,000, which was something that I really was hoping I would have reached earlier. But I'm happy that it's almost there. We're just about 30 away, maybe a little bit less now, and we're working on it. And everybody should be working on that. Josh and Stacy, Dano and stuff. Just keep plugging away. Don't stop. Just keep plugging away, because you want to make sure that you keep people front of mind. It's very important that you don't drift off for too long, because, you know, YouTube isn't very forgiving. If you're not out there front and center, someone else will be front and center. So you got to be careful. Put out the content. Don't just put out garbage content. Put out good content. So I'm assuming I'm still in. And usually what I do is I'll pull right in here. I don't eat here, but really good Wi-Fi here at McDonald's. I love the way people cut corners. They take up the whole entrance and exit. And then they give you the dirty look, like you're the one doing something wrong. Okay. Okay, I could stop here for a minute, and I think it should stay pretty good. You can see the clouds. Clearly, you can see the clouds. Oh, the Subaru? Subaru's doing fine. I went yesterday to Price Tires at Walmart because the tire places around here are ridiculous. Same tire is half the price at Walmart. Same exact tire. Same exact model and everything, the whole thing. But the guy told me, he says, you want a little information? I go, yeah. He says, why don't you wait till next week when they have Black Friday and you'll get these tires even cheaper and the installation will be only $2 instead of $15 a tire. And I said, oh, that's a good money-saving tip for me. So if you're looking for money-saving tips, the best thing is to wait for Black Friday, which is just around the corner. It's next week. Terry DeFrem, hey, Jeff, when do you come to Dollywood? Bring me a joke. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, we're going to go to Dollywood to meet Terry DeFrame, who works there. I'm very happy for him. I'm glad you found a job and a good job. You know, you're working in a solid place. Very good for you, Terry. Very, very good. I'm very happy for you because there's a lot of jobs here. Man, if any of you are contemplating coming to Smoky Mountains, I can tell you in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, just about anywhere I go to, there's help wanted everywhere. You just pick the place you feel like working at. And if you don't like it, quit there and go to another place because it's that easy to get a job here. They can't get work everywhere, especially like with Miss Marie and her career, what she does. The people walking out left and right. And I can't understand how they pay their bills. There's no unemployment, not to speak of. You get your regular unemployment. Oh, that coffee's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm going to open the window so you can hear a little bit of the traffic coming in. You can see those clouds are dark. You notice that? DJI, Terry, I need a job with you. There's, DJI, there's plenty of work here. Plenty of work. But you got the kids, so what are you going to do with them? You can't staple them to the wall, can you? Can you? I don't know. Sure you can, but I don't think that's ethical by any means. So let's see. What silliness is going on? Now they're giving the Afghans, I don't know if we talked about this, they're giving them, as they get off the plane or the bus, they're giving them $2,714. And then after they kind of like, they think they found a place, they get another $4,200 of your hard-earned money. And then they get government assistance from that point on. Isn't that nice? You could probably buy an Afghan really cheap now. I'm only kidding. Oh, here come the cards, the mail, and the threats. I could just imagine. Oh, God. And what else? Oh, yeah. I guess that's going to be the new kicking around subject of the Afghans. The three of them have been, one is for rape, another one is for rape and sodomy of several boys, and another one is for rape of a female army officer. And that's just the beginning. There was a whole list of them, but those are the three that I actually remember on top of my head. And they just unvetted. They check these people out, and they have a real career of criminal activity and all sorts of weird stuff. So, just kind of, if you can remember all this, come the next election, if you can remember this, I don't know. Jeff, I need to, wait, I built this over here. I need you to babysit. No, Jeff doesn't babysit. No, I never babysit. Never. No, I can't take, and I can't stand the smell of dirty diapers. Oh my goodness, I get so sick. Oh God. I remember Miss Marie did that for, I think it was her brother's newborn baby. And I'm telling you, when she dropped that diaper, I ran out of the house. I could not believe how bad that smelled. I go, don't. And I ran out. It was so nasty. You guys that have kids know what I'm talking about. Gary the Cable Guy, tell Joe his cousin Kentucky Joe says hi.
Hi. Hello, Kentucky Joe. Got any girlfriends? Any sisters you're not using?
Northeast Georgia mountain men, they will think Afghan hound. Yes, that's probably what they're thinking. Yes. You can't you can't take a society of people that have been born and raised for 2,000 years into what they do, which is murder and mayhem most of the time, to come here and expect to act like human beings. There, you don't let the wolf loose in the hen's cage and expect it to be good, right? You let that wolf in, it's going to do what a wolf does, right? And yet this regime here is letting them in by the tens of thousands, not to mention the southern border. Holy mackerel. We're being overrun left and right. Scary, scary stuff. Terry says, come put application in there. They're looking for good workers, DGI. Well, and DGI can't go there. Only kidding, Nathan. Smoking around the family. The people love Bob. Yes, they do. They're going to need your autograph. Well, bring out lots of pens or Sharpies, Bob. Bring lots of Sharpies. I'm sure that, and put your best shirts on for your selfies, because they're going to want to get pictures with you and stuff. Should be fun. We're going out there Sunday. Smoky Mountain Family is putting on part of, I'm assuming, in Gatlinburg, in front of the aquarium, there's going to be a Halloween thing going on, and I'll be out there. Bob will be out there. I know Jeff and Tootsie Camping is going to be out there. Of course, the Smoky Mountain Family, and I'm sure other hosts of cameo appearances will be made by all. And if you're out in the area, please come on by, say hello, grab a handful of candy, and also an insulin shot, which that's what we should be giving out, Eric, is insulin shots with the free candy for the old people to come by and snatch up a few handfuls. Dan the Mountain Man, how are you? Dan the Mountain Man. Dan's coming up too. We're going to meet up, Dan and I, when he gets up here. I think he'll be up here in November. I think it's like November 2nd, something like that. I have it written down somewhere in my mess of everything. My goodness, I really have to straighten up downstairs. I've been going crazy, working on camera equipment and stuff, kind of changing a few things around. And it's a mess. It's a mess. And Miss Marie reminds me of that. Dan the Mountain Man says, hi, everyone. Smoky Mountain Family, we have dog treat to hand out to Tootsie. Is Iggy coming? Or Iggy can't stand the crowd? Probably not. I have to be over by noon Sunday. Okay, good. Excellent. Excellent. That's a good time. Noon Sunday. Shouldn't have any traffic problems because most of them will be heading out. Although there are a lot who are staying. I've talked to a few, and there's a lot of people staying here for a week to 10 days to get through the Halloween season, and then, of course, heading into the Thanksgiving season. And I want to say big shout out and thanks to Gatlinburg gal Val, Gatlinburg gal Val. She sent me some information because you know how I am. It's Christmas, it's Halloween, and it's Thanksgiving. And she had said that's why they call it the Winterfest up here. It encompasses or encapsulates all the events together, and they call it the Winterfest, which is a great name. But I still will say Merry Christmas to people, and I still will say Happy Thanksgiving and Happy Halloween because I was raised that way, and I think it's the way to keep that tradition alive. I don't want to call it Festivus or any of that other stuff. Ozzy the Cockatoo. Oh, I wish we could bring Ozzy. Yeah, I wish you could too. It might be a little too cold for him. I'm pretty sure it would be cold for him. Because it's not, right now it's 56 degrees and it's 12:45. And it's not going to get much warmer. It may touch 60, but I don't know. Unless it lightens up, I don't see that happening at all. Terry says, hey Jeff, when I come back from New Orleans, I will have my car, then we can meet. Okay, good. Excellent. I'm glad you're going to have a vehicle finally. Yeah, there's... The cool thing is if you're working in Pigeon Forge and or Gatlinburg, you could get around via the trolley if you ever needed to go there. And I know the trolley goes to Dollywood, so you could easily, if you didn't have wheels, you could do the trolley thing, and it makes it a little bit easier for you. and because that's not available in all cities, the trolley system. It's one of the nice things that they do here. Smoky Mountain Family, Ripley's will have tickets for purchase for games at the booth. All proceeds will go to Pittman Center Elementary new playground area. It's all for a good cause. So if you're coming up and you want to partake in a good cause, you come up to, and if I'm not mistaken, Eric, it's right there at the platform at the base of the stairs where all the scarecrows are. They're surrounding the front. That's where you're going to go, and there'll be tables and people out there, and it's kind of like a gigantic meet and greet, and that'll be a lot of fun. So make sure if you come on out, you'll get to meet all of us, and or not meet any of us, depending on what you want to do. STL Tony, new to me. Hello all. Love the Smokies. Oh yeah, what's it not to not love? Smoky Mountain Family, that's correct. Very good. You playing around with your DaVinci, your Resolve? I was messing around with last night. I was trying some new stuff, and I screwed that up real good. I screwed that up real good. I just took a couple of pieces of video, and I was trying to monkey with it, and the red lights are flashing, sirens, fog, and smoke coming out of the back of the computer. I go, I don't think that was good. That wasn't smart. But I love playing around. I was in between editing, because I'll be doing 3 different things, and I'll just load up another program and go, I have an idea for this, I have an idea for that. And then I said, I want to play around with this. I want to see what this does. What's this button do? You learn the hard way. Barb and Bill, how are you? Bill, you all right? I know you're in the hospital, and we were all thinking about you, and we hope that you're doing well. Everybody say hello to Barb and Bill. Great view, clear camera. Yeah, looking at the Riverside Motor Lodge. I don't know if that's a good place or not. I've never stayed there. Has anybody stayed at the Riverside Motor Lodge? I can't tell if it's clean or not. Hi to Dan the Mountain Man, DJI. Hope you're all well. Cool and breezy here in Hendersonville, North Carolina. I bet it's cool up there. Robin's Happy Place. Good morning. Working today, a Tuesday morning. Yes. Miss Maria's too. Dan the Mountain Man saying hello to Barb and Bill, and a breeze in Henderson today as well. Terry DeFrame. Nope, there's no trolley. I'm staying with a friend. Oh, in Kodak. No, there's no trolley in Kodak. Side where the Smokies Stadium is. I know right where you are. Yeah, the trolley doesn't go outside of Sevierville. It ends at the Sevierville line. I'm not sure, Terry. Does the trolley go to the Smoky Mountain Knife Works, which is like, that's kind of in Kodak, isn't it? I don't know if they go that far. They really should, because that would generate some serious business. Joshy and Stace, we're going to try to stop by and say hi to everyone. Very good. Are you going to be at the store Sunday, or are you closed on Sunday? I had a question on beard stuff. My beard is getting thicker, and I don't want it to get too long, but I want to control it. And right now it's in that stage of madman, kind of like what was his name there? Manson. It's kind of at the Manson stage. Crazy look in your eye, beard sticking out all over the place. Yeah. I tried different things. Smoky Mountain Family. Yo, STL. Vincent Forbes, hello. Hey, Jeff and wife, I'll be up there in February if nothing happens. It's good time. It's a little cool in February, but it's the days are great in February. They're nice and sunny. And at night, yeah, they still get pretty chilly. Josh, you can say we're open Sunday. It's actually be up tomorrow for a few hours as well. What's tomorrow, Wednesday? I don't know if I'll be in Gatlinburg, because I usually go early in the morning. What time do you open? 9? That'd be nice. Because Miss Marie is off tomorrow, and we had plans of, as long as, the weather cooperates, it's supposed to be reasonably nice. I hope so. I don't like doing video when it's not at least a little sunny. Webb said that dangerous stuff in DaVinci. Yeah, there is. I just found that out, Ralph. I pushed the wrong button, and everything went haywire. And I go, what the heck is that? What? And I couldn't back out of it. I was trying to back out of it. It's like, that doesn't look real. what is that I videoed? That's not me. Oh, what is that? And I'm going, oh God. And I said, there's got to be a way to get out. And there was. Delete, and start all over again. That's how you get ahead of it. So many things. It's not. No, it's not. It's fun to play around with, though. Yes, it is. It's a lot of fun, but it's intense. And sure, you could do basic stuff, but once you start stepping out into the highway, you get out of the slow lane and you get into the middle or the fast lane. Man, oh man, you realize you better know what you pushed before you push it, and that's why I only use little pieces of clips, nothing that's serious. And I always write in the save as, it's test number 1, test number 2, test number 3, and if I don't like it, I just delete it. Or if I liked it and I want to refer back to it, then I know where to go. And because there's a lot to do in DaVinci, it's not just your basic Shotcut or one of those other places that you get. Although those are good programs, Adobe, Shotcut, things like that. But there's no challenge to them. Maybe for the beginner there is, but after you do it a little while, you go, well, what else is there? And that's when you move on up to the new stuff. William Smith, Goatee it, Goatee it, yeah. Barry Cooper, they still have a baseball team in Kodak. Yeah, that's right, they do. I'd heard they moved the Smoky baseball team to Knoxville. I'm not sure of that. Vinny Fracchio, 89. Go for the ZZ Top look. Yeah, no, Miss Marie wouldn't put up with that. I joked around like that because there's a lot of guys around here that have the very long beards. I said, honey, I want to do that. I want that. She goes, no, you don't. And I go, yeah, I do. She goes, no, you don't. And I got that. She don't mind my beard at all. But when it gets too long, she's no. Christopher Rollins, hello, y'all. We're open at 10. Okay. That might be doable. That might be doable. We're going to try to pack in 3 pounds of bologna tomorrow with Miss Marie. Oh, I got so much to do. Barb and Bill, Jeff, you and Marie do a review on the Riverside Motor Inn. Thanks for the mention. Bill is healing that much. Thanks, Bob. No problem. No, I'll leave that up to Bob and stuff. I don't do hotels. I don't. It just. I never. And I've spent a lot of time in hotels when I was on the road. And there are good ones, there are bad ones, but I never felt like I was home, and never got a really good night's sleep because it's not home. It's another place. The surroundings are different. The atmosphere is different. Just the general vibe is different. And I'm not one to stay in hotels and stuff. I'm just that's so not me. I could actually be happier just sliding my seat back and shutting my eyes for a few minutes than going into a strange hotel. And I'll tell you, the eye-opening things that I see that Bob shows shock me because it's like, I never paid too much attention years ago because, we'd be on the road, we'd be playing someplace and we have to go to the next town and we just kind of get a room and you crash. But now, it's like, because we did stay, when we went to Asheville last time, we stayed a couple of nights and the place was clean. Because I always, and I don't know if you guys do this or not, before I rent the room, I want to see the room. Before I hand them my card, I go, let me see the room I'm staying in. Not your spotlight room that, you show everybody and then you go in and the room you're in looks like a dumpster with a bed in it. No, I want to see the room I'm going to lay my body down in. And if it's not clean, I just say thank you very much for your time and go up the street. Because that means everything to me to be in a clean room and a clean shower. And my goodness, who was that just did that last one? Bob did one. And when he showed the camera down at the shower, and you have a mat, either you have a mat in your shower or you have the non-skid little skiddy things in your tub. It was a mat. That mat was so dirty. And he even mentioned it, if I'm not mistaken, right, Bob? That how many thousands of feet have been on that. Right there. That was it. I had to go and take a shower. Right there. I had to strip down, jump in the shower, and scrub myself down with bleach and Comet. When I saw that, I go, there's no way I'm putting my feet on that mat. There is no way that I'm not even going in that room to do business because whatever's on that mat's going to leap on top of me. Oh my god, that was so disgusting. You know, all they had to do was spray some Comet, spray liquid bleach on it, let it sit for a couple of minutes, and it would have cleaned that. That just goes to show you that the place is not clean. And he showed those pubes on the kitchen counter. I'm sorry, the bathroom counter. I go, so disgusting. Who's that from? Do I really want to know? And why is it still there? You mean the person couldn't wipe that on their way out? They go, damn, look at that big old pube there. You could have cleaned that. No, they left it there. And I go, nah, I'm not taking my clothes off in this place. Derry says, yeah, I'm also trying to find me a trailer. I just could fill the application in the state Smoky Mountain Trailer Park. There's, out in that area there's more opportunities than in here. There's not a lot of any trailer rentals here. It's very hard because most of them have been bought up and they put other things on there. They're putting cabin rentals on them and stuff. So you'd be better off out in that area, the Kodak, Cosby area, which I know it's a kind of a drive for you to go to Dollywood, but you can always take, River Road, or you can take, what is that? Is that 261? Shoot, I can't remember what road that is, but there's a road that goes behind that, and you can get to it. It's a little twisty-turny. I can't remember the name of the road. Sunflower, how are you? Hello. Can't wait until tomorrow. I'll be over there, and my ride. Oh, you're going to ride the Goat Coaster. Are they still doing? Oh, yeah, they're still doing. On weekends, they do the Fright Nights, and this will be the last weekend. So this coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the last weekend for the scary stuff. But they'll keep the decorations up, and then they'll make that transition into the fall stuff. But yeah, they're still doing it right now. Yes. D&T, Tennessee, you should do video from the dirt track. I thought about that a while ago. I forgot about that. Thank you, D&T. I forgot all about the dirt track. A couple places I passed by recently, I go, I forgot about that. Barb and Bill, hi, Northeast Mountain Folk, DJI, working. Yes, D&T, Tennessee. That's what I love about the camper. Always feels like home. Yeah, it's your place. It's got your stank in it, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's got your vibe in it. Your stuff is where you left it, and I understand that. That's why I bought a motorhome when I decided to travel. I had thought about, I'm just going to go from hotel to hotel. And I go, no. And I said, I remember doing that a long time ago, and I hated it every time. So I just went and I bought a motorhome. And it's my home, my unmade bed, my dishes in the sink. And I just pull up the jacks, turn the key, and I would drive to the next one, wherever I wanted to go. And the dishes would still be there. The bed still would be unmade. And that's okay with me. That's because it's mine. Very clear. Thank you, DJI. Yeah, we're looking at the beautiful, scenic Riverside Motor Lodge in downtown Pigeon Forge. It's the Tennessee Mountain Lodge. I don't know why they call it that. There's two names. Did you notice that? I don't know if you should be able to see that. Yeah, you can. Look to the left of your screen, the neon that says Tennessee Mountain Lodge, and then to the right of the building says Riverside Motor Lodge. Which one is it? Exactly which one is it? I don't know. Smoky Mountain family. I thought Bob was either going to get murdered or propositioned by an illegal substance at the Fabulous Chalet. Yes, right there should have been the warning, right, Eric? That the Fabulous, if you have to put Fabulous in front of anything, you know that it's not fabulous. When I saw that, I go, what is he thinking? Did he run out of hotels to go to? The Fabulous Chalet. And I go, oh, please. And the moment he walked through the door, he said, there's a musty smell in here. I go, oh, gee whiz. Right there's got to tell you there's mold. There's mustiness. That means there's mold. And then he said even the room had that moldy smell. That means that there's a leak somewhere. And there's black mold somewhere. Like if you put your fist through the wall and peeled back some of the sheetrock, it'd probably have black mold all over it. You don't want to breathe that stuff. You go into a room, a hotel that has a musty smell, get out, because you don't want that in your lungs. That's nasty. Those are spores. Those are mold spores. You don't want that in your lungs. Here we go. What can I say? I'm not. What else? It was clearly a short and curly. I mean, you look on the top, and it wasn't like it was a little one. Sometimes you see, oh, they must have missed it. No, this was from a gorilla. This was a short and curly from a gorilla. And clearly the people had to turn out the light and see that gigantic caterpillar hair sitting on top of the sink. And it grossed me out. I know. I felt bad for Bob because I know he was doing everything he could to try to justify why that gigantic gorilla pube was sitting on top of the sink. No way. No way. I'll sleep in the car. I know I'm not going to get eaten by anything in my car. Maybe an old French fry or something. Glad I just ate. Sorry, Big. Sorry about that. But it's so true. How could you miss that? If you missed that, could you imagine what they really missed? Right? It's like, what happens if like you slipped on the floor or something? And let's say you got out of the shower, you slipped on the floor, and you stuck to it, and you hear that. Oh, goodness gracious, somebody shoot me in the head now. I couldn't stand it. Oh, goodness. Yes. No, this one, no. No. It was called the Fabulous, Eric, what was the Fabulous Gatlinburg Chalet or something? Some Fabulous something Chalet. And right there, the words should be the big warning sign. Warning, Will Robinson, warning. You don't want to go there. Thank you, Brenda. It's just silliness, and it's just talking the way we talk. That's why it's always important when you go to a place, you look at the room first. You demand to look. If they don't show you the room, just thank them and get back in your car and be thankful that you weren't dragged into a room and eaten. There's all sorts of good hotels here and motels on the strip, some really good ones. I personally recommend, and when I do, friends do come up and they ask, the little ma pa places. Go to, and most of them are very clean. They may not have all the amenities for you and Muffy in your BMW, and I don't want to stay in the places where Buffy and Buffy go. I don't want to be around the Muffys and the Buffys and the Karens and the Kens. I don't want to be anywhere near those people. No way. I want to, if I have to go to a motel, I'm going to go to a mom pa where they tend to really clean the sheets. Usually they wash the comforters. Never lay your body on a comforter in a hotel room. Never let your kids roll around on a comforter in any hotel or motel. And if you don't believe me, go to any cheapy store. You can, for instance, if you go to Three Bears, you can get a little handheld black light. Take that little black light in there, shut the lights off, and show your wife and the kids what's on that bed, and you won't let anybody. You won't even let the dog sleep on the comforter. Goodness gracious. Nasty. Well, Webb's Webb. I leave with the musty smell. Good for you. And it's very bad sign. Jeff was so right. Yeah, it's mold. You smell must, it's mold. And that if you can smell it, that means the spores are already in your nose. You're already inhaling mold spores. And that can cause all sorts of bronchial problems for your future. May not just right away, because mold takes a while to attach itself and get into your lungs and stay there. So you smell mold, get the hell out as fast as you can. Barb and Bill, High Smoky Mountain family, Big Burn, need to call the health inspectors. Yeah, out from your car, not from inside the hotel. Ain't the hotel with two names, two different hotels. Yeah, it kind of looks like they're butt up against each other, but to me it looks like they're one hotel. The one on the left looks a little suspect. Doesn't it to you? Just a little suspect. The curtains are all kind of open differently. One has no curtains in it at all. The other one's a little way open, and the other one there, and there's a bloody hand going down the one in the center. It's just looks a little suspect to me. Doesn't look inviting, does it? Doesn't look like, hey, kids, you want to go there? No. Ibuprofen, Dave. Yeah, it's a shame about the fabulous chalet. I love the older architecture and believe the place could be remodeled into something that, yes, take a lot of money and you got to find out where that leak is and where the mold is. And usually, if it's in if it's in a room and then in the lobby, chances are it's through the whole building already. Chances are. It means it's in the foundation. It's also in the roofs and the walls, and it may need a total douching out. Just gut it and disinfect the whole place, or burn it to the ground. One or the other. The latter should be the option. Oh God. Smoky Mountain, fabulous Chalet Inn, right there. It couldn't just be the Chalet Inn. No, fabulous. Exactly what is fabulous about it? Fabulous, you don't get a major lung infection by the time you check out. Could be. Could be. Bob has left nicer hotel. Yes, I don't understand. I thought for sure, I was like waiting for the end. Yeah. He's going to get his money back and he's going to go to Motel 1 or something like that. And he said he slept there. My goodness, I would have ran down to Walgreens and got at least 6 or 7 bottles of Lysol spray, sprayed my whole body down, and then sprayed the sheets down and a path to the bathroom with a gallon of bleach or something. No way. After I saw the gorilla pube, that was it. I was done. Money back. Check, please. Hojo, that's how you doing, Hojo. Solid advice. Make sure you look at the room. Absolutely demand it. They don't let you see the room, thank them, and leave. That's a real indicator that you're going to get a nasty, nasty room. I mean, just the thought. Just thinking about it, I need some Lysol. Where? It's in the trunk. It's in the trunk. It's in the trunk. You think... You think I'm kidding, don't you? I know you can't see it, but I have right here in the car. If you can see that, I got a can right there, and just that's it. That's it. Spray it. Everything's clear. The germs are dead. They're screaming, "Oh God! Oh God! I can't take it!" And then they're gone. They're dead. DJ, I love the Island Drive Lodge. When I stayed there, yeah, I've never been in there. I've been in a few here. And I'm looking at one across the street, and I can't remember the name of it. And I can't see the sign, but I remember that was a really clean one. Oh, goodness, had to do with revolutionary times, and I can't remember the name of it. But it's nice mom and pop play. I can see the buildings, got a nice blue metal roof, very clean looking. There's several really ones that are very nice here. No, I wouldn't let the dog on some of these comforters. I mean, I know what goes on in those rooms. So anybody with half a brain knows what goes on in those rooms. And you don't want to be rolling around in that stuff. And you don't want your kids. And the dog especially. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Barb and Bill, hey, on your recommendations, we'll do day trips and stay home at night. We only have 2. Yeah, you're only 2 hours away. That's a good idea. And then you won't have to deal with the crowds. You come up during the week, come up early. You kind of do what you're going to do. And if you need to crash, you especially during the week, you'll have absolutely no problem finding a room at these places here. The bigger hotels, everybody, I went to the Hilton. I went there. Want to know something? I've been in those, and the walls are so thin you can hear the guy breathing on the wall listening to you next door. My goodness. I went to Disney, this is years ago, at the, what they call that? It's now closed. Something station. It was a nightclub. It's gone there now. I can't remember what it's called. And stayed at one of the hotels there. I could hear the people just talking next door. And then at 3 a.m, the other room on the other side, the alarm went off and it never shut off. It was going, and I called the front desk and nobody answered the front desk. And the thing is going for hours and hours and hours. And I don't know, I spent 200 something bucks for that, bro. I'll never ever stay in a Disney hotel again. Never ever. Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island. Wow. I'm kind of glad they closed that. That was a naughty place. You would think Disney wouldn't do that. There was more toplessness going on in that place than at a strip bar, down in Ybor City in Tampa. Wow. Never thought I would see that. And there were families in there. And these girls are getting all liquored up, pulling their tops off. Nobody's saying anything. I said, hello, there's kids right over there. What a hole that was. Smoky Mountain family. Pretty sure the hotel is one of the spots in town that have permanent residents. It could be. That's always scary. Yeah, there's where is that one? Down in Sevierville, there's one that they're closing down. I can't remember the name, but it's right before the Indian food place. And I guess the city is closing it down because they're trying to get rid of the permanent resident crowd. And they want to, I guess they're going to knock that one down and put up a regular hotel. Because what happens, and it's not all the time, but in these permanent resident places, it's a lot of day-to-day occupancy, day, week, month. And what happens is it usually brings in the wrong element. It brings in the transients, a lot of felons, and bad people, not just felons, but you know what I mean. It brings in the bad element, and that's where the drugs are being dealt. That's where the craziness is, the murders and rapes and stuff. So you want to stay out of those places. Smoky Mountain family, but go check out Bob's video on it. Yeah, it's definitely worth a laugh watching Bob evaluate not to standards hotels. It's a highlight of everyone's day. Yeah, it obviously is. The look on his face is priceless. You could read Bob really easy. He's very readable. And the look in his eyes and his face and the way the pauses are in between the words, that silence speaks louder than words. Bob's a trip. Big Burn, one of the worst kept hotels I've been in is the Universal Portofino Day in Orlando. I don't know where that one is, Florida. 4 to 5 star hotel, beautiful until you get in. The housekeeping several times had stayed. Yeah. I'd rather stay at the Sleepy Siesta Hotel, back in the Mexi section, than I would some of these places here on the Strip. At least I know if I go into the bar next door, I'm going to get a shot and a black eye, and I'm guaranteed that. And you may have to deal with a couple of Tijuana crack whores, but you just keep the doors locked. But some of these places here are very suspect. Just because the outside looks good doesn't mean the inside is. Sunflower. When I was a kid, I went to the Royal Motel. It was clean and in a good location, but we all got a bad vibe from the place. Not sure if it was haunted, but the deal was, but I left and went somewhere else. Yeah, that could be. Could be Sunflower. There are haunted hotels. People die in hotels all the time. That's not unusual, and you don't want to stay in that room if you can, unless you're doing ghost hunting, and then that's a perfect opportunity to have a ghost hunting video. But some of the vibes, you may not see anything, but the vibes are still there for sure. Big Burn, $350 to $400 a night. Yeah, I expect better too. That kind of money. That's why you go and look at the rooms. You're spending that kind of money. I want a personal tour of that room. Hojo, hey Ralph, good to see you there. Got a notification this time. Yes, Big Burn, Port Orleans Inn Resort in Disney, another crap hole. Yeah, a lot of Disney hotels are really nasty hotels. I remember when I lived there, they put them up almost overnight. They absolutely just put them up as fast as they can, and I watched them. The walls, if they're an inch thick, they're an inch thick, and you can hear everything that's going on. It's all facade. It's just it's just the make-believe. I guess I'm not going to get Disney as a sponsor on this one. Watch, I'll probably get a copyright strike because I mentioned that. It happens all the time. Christopher Rollins, I'm already wanting spring. No, I want fall. I'm not ready for springtime. I'm just enjoying this weather right now. Northeast Georgia folk. Germs sounded like Joe. Yeah, they did, didn't they?
What are you talking about? I'm not a germ. I'm Joe the store.
Still pretty cloudy. Hasn't changed. Orlando has more than its fair share of very seedy hotel. Oh yes, they do. I lived in Cocoa Beach for a few years ago and spent a lot of time in Orlando. Yeah, there's some nasty, nasty places, and I don't miss it at all. Never want to ever go back to Florida. Too many years there, 37 years, 37 years, and you get to see. The first few years are fun. It's a honeymoon, and you join. And after that, you realize this is not what I thought it was going to turn out. You figure every morning you wake up, you're going to hear Margaritaville and go to sleep to Cheeseburger in Paradise, and after a while, you're sick of that, and you're sick of dealing with the people going to the beaches and putting their litter on the beaches and the needles on the beaches. No thanks. Kelsey Rose, good afternoon to you. Very nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Well, I've been talking an hour. I'm done. I'm done.
You finally gonna shut up?
Yes, I'm going to shut up now. Thank you for joining me on our live show, Jeff and Joe in the morning, the afternoon edition, and of course we'll be back on the airwaves, the video waves. There's no real good word for it on the airwaves. It's radio lingo, but it's still, what else? Oh, we'll be back on the tube. Nah, it doesn't have the same flow. Webb's, well, I miss Florida much. It got older after. Yeah, it really did. It got older, and I hate dealing with the traffic. And being there's only a few arteries that you can actually get to and from across the state, you had to deal with the traffic. You had I-4, you had 75, and they were always jam-packed. And the back roads, very, very few. You take 25, but that got really packed after a while. So, no, I don't miss it. And it's okay if you want to visit there. Go ahead, go visit. Have a wonderful time. But when you get home, you'll be thankful you got home. You really will. But anyway, thank you for joining me on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway, and Jeff and Joe in the morning, afternoon edition. And keep it tuned here. New videos should be going up a little bit later on today. Check it out and let me know what you think. Other than that, have a great day, safe and sane Tuesday, and we'll see you very, very soon.